It is an endless, unbroken desert. A supercontinent of suffocating scale.
Here, a survivor digs into the cracked earth. Dinosaurs, a relic of an older age.
It is not hunting for food, but for moisture.
This is the Great Thirst. A global drought that will forge new rulers. The dawn of the dinosaurs is at hand. A new kind of fighter.
Designation: Pangaea.
The greatest landmass in Earth's history. A single, monumental continent. It stretches from pole to pole. Welcome to the Triassic Arena, a world both beautiful and brutal. Classification: Triassic period supercontinent.
Allocation: global.
One land, one ocean. This merger has changed the rules of life.
A new kind of war.
It was a war against the planet itself. A vast inland empire of salt and rock. The ultimate evolutionary proving ground. A crucible that demanded a new fighter. Forget the familiar world. The Triassic was a planet of extremes. Pangaea was so vast, oceans were strangers. Its interior was a billion-acre desert. The relentless wind sculpts this alien world, grain by grain. A million years in the making. Moisture from the great global ocean, Paleoart, rarely reached this core.
Climate was defined by brutal planetary scale systems.
This was a world of endless drought.
It was broken only by apocalypse.
The monsoon is fierce, flooding the continent. Seasons were the only source of life. Was a battlefield of weather. They seek shade, dig holes to escape the heat. Vicious, crocodile-line Rauisuchians patrolled the dry riverbeds.
They were the dominant predators.
This arena was designed to break the dominant, favoring the adaptable.
It was filtering out the old dynasties.
It was waiting for something new.
This arena was the antagonist. Its weapons were not teeth or claws.
They were atmospheric and absolute.
Life here is defined by the sun's relentless grip. Every creature must find a way.
Primary weapon was desiccation.
The endless, baking sun sterilized the land. It turned vast inland seas to toxic salt flats. Then came the second weapon. Monsoon. This was not gentle rain. It was a deluge of biblical scale.
Baked earth could not absorb the flood.
This water carved canyons in hours, not millennia. It was a force of total destruction.
But it was also the only chance for life.
This extreme cycle was the engine of evolution. It created a boom and bust ecology, a world of temporary plenty and permanent famine.
This is the great aridity.
A filter that rewards ruthless efficiency.
The fighter in this arena needed specialized tools. They needed to endure where others failed.
Their reign was ending.
The arena demanded a new solution. In this brutal world, it did not exist.
The greatest struggle was the nest.
The
and sons was no mercy.
They depended on moisture that might never come.
This was a fatal vulnerability. The arena exploited it without mercy.
Burrows dug deep into the earth. Skeletons of parents and young huddled together. They were not killed by a predator. They were entombed by the climate. They were casualties of the Great Thirst. A final breath, a silent testament to the failure of the old guard.
The answer was a biological revolution.
The hard-shelled amniotic egg.
This was not just an egg. It was a survival weapon. The stage was set. The arena demanded a new contender.
From the margins of this harsh world, they came.
Small, bipedal, and impossibly fast.
They were agile shadows in the twilight. Their upright stance was not for dominance. It was for covering vast, resource-poor territory. Their respiration was superior.
Imagine that scene.
A lumbering Lystrosaurus, low to the ground.
They are not larger, but they are relentless. They are the new generation. It is a replacement.
Tactical takeover, orchestrated by the arena itself.
The dinosaurs are undaunted. The dinosaurs marched on. They inherited the Earth. This arena was the secret to their 150 million year reign. It gave them the tools.
Perfected their biology.
Pangaea's legacy is written in every fossil, from the Triassic deserts to the Cretaceous giants.
Today, we see that legacy in their descendants.
They are the children of the Crucible.
This arena was the ultimate filter. It was a forge, demanding perfection.
Pangaea proved that survival is not about strength.
It is about adaptation.
The dinosaurs were its perfect solution. They were the answer to the question the Triassic asked: who could endure?
And so the age of giants ended, making way for a new world. You is the legacy of this arena.
The survivors it created? The resilience it demanded?
Or the terrible, beautiful emptiness it represents?
Whose survival chronicle should we reconstruct next? Nominate a new paleontological record in the comments.